Okay, problems 31 through 33 all deal with similar figures. So, ways we have to prove similarity. We have angle-angle similarity. We have side-angle-side similarity, or side-side-side similarity. Now, first look, you think, oh, they're not similar because these angles don't match. Well, angle A matches angle P. Angle Q matched angle C. I don't know what Q and C, I don't know what C and P are, so I really can't tell. So I'm not going to be able to use any ones with the angles. So I can check my sides at least. So now what I need to do is match up my sides. My smallest side of this was BC. It should match RQ. So 6 is to 9. If I reduce it, I get 2/3. Then I go to my medium sides, AC. AC matches PQ. PQ was 12. 8/12 is 2/3. Then I'm going to match my biggest sides. AB matches PR. They're all 2/3. If the ratios are all the same and they match up correctly, we just show that they are similar by side, side, side. On 32, we have two similar triangles. Now realize that this is a small triangle into a bigger triangle. So this whole side, when I look at the large triangle, this has a length of x plus 8. So I'm going to set up a proportion. 10 is to 8. That's a small triangle is to small triangle. As large triangle, 25 is to the large triangle. 25 over x plus 8. We cross multiply and solve it. We get x equals 12. So the answer there was C. Now, when we're working with similar figures, the sides are proportional, the areas are proportional, the volumes are proportional, but they're not proportional in the same way. So I've got to find the correct proportion for each one of them. Well, they're told the smaller area has base area was 18 centimeters squared. The larger was 50 centimeters squared. So that tells me my area ratio is 18 over 50, which I should reduce to 9/25. We want to find the height of the larger figure. So I got to figure the linear relationship. Well, I take the square root of 9, I get 3. Square root of 25 is 5. That's my linear relationship. If I needed the volume one, the volume one would be 3 cubed, which is 27, over 5 cubed, which is 125. But there's nothing about volume, so I'm not going to bother with that one. So I go small is to large, as small is to large. Cross multiply, I get 3x is equal to 30. Therefore, x equals 10. Okay, problems 34 and 35. These are all on expected value. Well, we got to figure out what fraction of the circle we have when we go to calculate this out. So these are 90-degree angles. So I could do 90 over 360, or I just realized that's a quarter of a circle. So I have 1/4 of 12, 1/4 of 4. Okay, now I got to figure out these guys. So if you're not sure how big it is, take 45 divided by 360. That's the fraction of the circle times 16. This angle up here would have been 135. So if I do 135 over 360 times 8, now I calculate each one. This is equal to 3. That's 1. Right here, this guy is equal to 2. This one's equal to 3. We add them all up and we get 9. Okay, this is a good real-life example. So a spa offers 2 types of massage. Half-hour massage for $30, full hour for $50. 70% of the clients take the full massage, which means 30% take the regular one. They do 50 clients per day. So first I'm going to figure out how much they make per client. They expect to make 30% of the time they earn $30. 70% of the time they earn $50. If I calculate that, I get $44 per client. But they have 50 clients, so I got to multiply that by 50. That's how we got 2,200. Okay, problem number 36 to 38. These are all dealing with the probabilities. So we have our table values for the promotion that they have for the ice cream shop. And we want to, first of all, what's the probability that the person selected is an adult or ordered a small ice cream? So I'm going to take every one that's either adult, that's this one, or ordered a small ice cream. Well, I've got 31 adults plus 15 more. So that's going to give me 46 out of the 71. Next one is, what's the probability that the person selected is a teen, given the person ordered a large ice cream? Okay, so on this one, I'm going to go and clear my screen so we don't see anything. Again, this was the answer to the first one. Okay, I know the person ordered a large ice cream. So I already know it's out of this column. I want the probability they're a teen. Well, it's 5 out of 13. So that would be this one. Okay, what's the probability the person selected is a teen or a child, given they did not order a small? So they did not order a small, so I know it's none of these. It's a teen or a child out of this total. So we have 18 plus 7 is 25 out of 46. So it's 25 out of 46. Okay, problems 39 and 40. Okay, this is all about using SOHCAHTOA. So remember, this is the word. So sine is equal to opposite of hypotenuse. Cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. Tangent is opposite over adjacent. So on this one, first I'd figure out my missing angle. So I know 23 plus this angle has to add up to 90 because I already had 90. So it's 67 degrees. Sine is opposite over hypotenuse. So sine of 23 equals 5 over y. So I find that one. Then I've got adjacent and hypotenuse. That's cosine if I use the other angle. Cosine of 67 is equal to 5 over y. So that would be this one. When they give you a problem like this, you got to build the triangle so that's true. So here's tangent theta. I want the opposite side to be 12, the adjacent side to be 5. So that side's 12, that side's 5. Then I could figure out my third side by using Pythagorean theorem. 5 squared plus 12 squared equals c squared. You have 25 plus 144 is 169. So the hypotenuse is 13. Now, if you look at your answers, you could probably figure out that was the answer for the hypotenuse because you see the 13s there. So if you don't get this answer, if you get something different, you don't see it there, you know you made a mistake in the Pythagorean theorem. Okay, so now I'm going to look at this angle, and I want to figure out which one is true. So I'm going to start with sine. Opposite is 12 over hypotenuse is 13. So look for sine equaling 12/13. That was A. Now I'm going to do cosine. Cosine of theta is adjacent, which is 5 over 13. That was D. So this is a question of finding them. Okay, this finishes up this set. We have one more set that will be covering problems 41 through 50.